What up, YouTube? This is
Magic Mike.
and the Swag, and we are continuing our series on NBA teams, and we're taking their all-time, the all-time player at every position for that team, right? So we're creating an all-time team, and we're adding a sixth man just for good measure.
The point guard,
Mhm.
shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, bench boy.
There we go. And today we are doing
The Atlanta Hawks.
The Atlanta Hawks, right? So we're just gonna jump into this thing. You want to start us off? Who are we going from point guard to center or center to point guard?
Let's go point guard to the center.
All right, boom. All right, let's kick this thing off. I have for my point guard, and this is played two guard too, but he was such a good ball handler, such a good facilitator, such an all-around good guy.
Pistol Pete.
Got to go Pistol Pete, right?
Absolutely.
The pistol was absolutely incredible. Just transcended the game with his floppy hair and his floppy socks, and just really kind of added kind of hip hop
Yeah.
to basketball. I mean, just adding all this extra flavor and sauce, and like really just changing up the game. I mean, I've seen some highlights of stuff I still don't see in today's game. I mean, the guy was just absolutely crazy. Could do whatever he wanted with the basketball. Didn't have much help when he was with the
No.
Hawks, but still had to make the list, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
You like his wrist pass?
His wrist
is
pass is
so
cool. He's got
cool.
one where it goes underneath his leg
Mhm.
and then pops it up and goes. I mean, the guy is just crazy. And it wasn't always pretty,
No.
but he just
worked.
put it in. And if you guys get a chance, look up Pistol Pete playing horse. It's on YouTube. So I guess back in the All-Star game, or All-Star weekend, before the dunk contest and everything, they used to play horse.
Okay.
Right? They did it a few years ago with Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant's considered, he's one of the best horse players in the NBA history. No, not even close.
Pistol
Grant
Pete?
can hit an open jump shot, but Pistol Pete's playing with like all these greats, and like they're all these like super athletic, like huge names.
Mhm.
It's Pistol Pete with his floppy hair and his floppy socks, and you have to announce what you're gonna do before you do it.
Okay.
And he's just like this like old school, like, well, it's your typical, behind the back spin move, blah blah blah. Blah.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, could you repeat that? He's like, yeah, I guess. And he'll repeat it, and then like it just slowly shows him just going through everybody, and it's awesome. It is awesome. So check it out on YouTube. We'll put the link down below. But anyway, we're moving right on to our shooting guard. Who's our shooting guard? Top two guard to ever play for the Hawks. I've got
Joey Johnson.
Joe Johnson, right? Joe Johnson was awesome.
Absolutely.
He incredible shooter, underrated ball handler for being as big as he was, because he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Could post up a little bit, and really, really solid. Maybe not your franchise player, couldn't lead your team to the promised land single-handedly, but kind of a great second option.
Yeah.
Right, he's just awesome shooting guard. Can stretch the floor. Again, can go in the post a little bit. Can dribble, facilitate.
Mhm.
Solid player. Had a really good run with the Hawks. I've been taking him deep into the playoffs every year with Bibby and Josh Johnson. Not his name. Steve Smith. Boom. What's his name? Anyway, not J.R. Smith, but the other Smith. Anyway, Joe Johnson was
Yeah.
He's our two guards. So moving right on to our small forward, and you can't get much more iconic
Nope.
than Dominique Wilkins,
Yeah.
the human highlight machine.
Mm-hmm.
The guy was, I mean, his dunks are one thing, right? I mean, he'd go neck and neck with Jordan every year in the dunk contest. All time one of the best, highlight dunkers.
Yeah.
If you get the human highlight machine as your nickname, obviously you're doing something right. But dude could also score in other ways too, and he would go at it with Larry Bird, where they would just battle and go tit for tat, back and forth. The only knock on him was his defense.
Yeah.
So he probably played in the wrong era. If he would have played today, no one would have said anything. It would have been
A fantastic.
right. So, or like even not like Harden doesn't play defense,
No.
and he just won MVP. So like Dominique would have been
Great player.
thriving right now. So anyway, Dominic, all-time
Oh yeah.
3, right? Okay, who do we have as our number 4?
Now this one gets interesting because I feel like Bob Pettit
Okay.
could go
Okay.
4 or 5.
Okay.
I mean, this dude's an all-star 11 out of 12 years. He's one of the original OGs.
Okay.
Dude's averaging 26 points per game.
26?
26. So, I
Okay.
mean, you got crazy stats right there.
Uh-huh.
I just feel like you can put him at the 4 spot, and then you got Mutombo. You can put at the 5 spot.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
And, I mean, everybody knows that Mutombo's, his best seasons were with the Hawks. Fantastic defensive player. Yeah, the finger wag.
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's just so many ways you can play it.
Okay, I
I
like that.
feel like they're versatile, and you can switch them back and forth.
Okay.
Um,
Mutombo's, yeah, he holds it down. He was a multiple defensive
yeah.
player of the year.
I believe
award.
twice.
Okay, nice. Okay, so Mutombo's our 5,
Yeah.
and then Pettit's are
4.
4. Dude, I like that team.
It's a good stack.
That's a really good team.
Twin Towers.
With the pistol,
Yeah.
and Joe Johnson spreading the floor,
And Wilkins.
and Dominique Wilkins driving on the wing.
Yep.
Man, that's
a
pretty
good
sick.
team.
All right, so we need a 6th man.
All right, this is where it gets interesting. I love Spud Webb off the bench.
Okay, all right.
I gotta give him some love. So we
Okay.
all know Spud Webb was a little bit shorter.
Okay,
All right, in the NBA, height does, matter a little bit.
okay.
It helps out. I'm taking him from a different standpoint. Now he's not gonna lights out score, be the best scorer on the team. But I mean, when that dude's coming up, dunking on somebody, the energy that he brings, I think
Okay.
is so valuable, and I think that's
Uh-huh.
such an underrated aspect within the NBA.
Right.
Is, I mean, I believe he's averaging about 9 points per game, which isn't a whole bunch.
Okay.
But you're getting those 9 points of pure explosiveness. Is bringing that energy up for his team. His team's, going on scoring runs during that time. I feel like that's so valuable.
Okay.
And I mean, you don't have to worry about the scoring because you got, Bob Pettit, you got Wilkins, you got Joe
Okay.
Johnson who's the scorer.
Uh-huh.
You got Pistol Pete facilitating.
Okay.
Mutombo's locking it down.
Okay.
Bring that energy with Spud Webb.
I like that. All right, cool. I was gonna go Sweet Lou,
All right.
but not Sweet Lou Hudson.
Okay.
Back in the day, also another scorer, legendary player. But I think I like the Spud Webb thing, especially with the team that we have.
Mhm.
Again, it'd be nice having an extra point guard coming off the bench
Yeah.
and facilitating. And then, again, I do like having. I like what you're saying, that explosion off the bench, just
Yeah.
to hype up the crowd. So. Cool. Yeah, Spud Webb, and he
Mhm.
can hold it down in the dunk contest too, which is
Fantastic.
gets the franchise some more attention. So cool. There you have it. That's Magic Mike and the Swags all-time
Hawks.
starting 5 and Spud. So cool. All right. Well, subscribe below. Hit that little bell thing because that'll notify you the next time we have one of these videos, and we're just going to keep this series rolling, and it's getting more intense right as we're getting to the last few teams. There's going to be some controversy that may stir the pot a little bit, so be sure to tune in and keep us on your radar. All right, so until next episode.